叫做一场没有终点的梦，又能怎样？硝烟从未散场，又怎样？纵然百孔千疮，只能够战胜残酷，只能去圈住迷途，但要走的每一步，不犹豫，不彷徨，这夜的星光将是模样，用善良捍卫原则立场。多滚烫，燃烧着理想，棱角与锋芒。别去想那些失望，梦想都终将绽放，终将绽放。
My Faye, can we please stop fighting? I need to get back to the firm now.
No. Let's make it clear. What do you want?
I can't leave my firm. I can't leave my job. I can't leave my colleagues as well.
Why did you just say you can't leave Luo Bing?
Yes. I don't want to leave him the most. When I work with him, I feel so fulfilled, and I have never felt that feeling anywhere else.
失去的和错过的，想不速之客，考验我的脆弱。曾击溃的喧嚣着，终追不舍，又经历过那么多，才能勇敢面对挫折，重来夜色如墨。 伤痛写成一首热烈的歌，绚烂的歌，把世界的温柔。曾击溃的喧嚣着，终追不舍，又经历过这么多，才不枉费一遭活过，留下一笔浓墨。我用力过每一刻都要快乐，我还是我，把伤痛写成一首热烈的歌，绚烂的歌。
Mr. Luo.
Go home and get some rest.
I'm fine.
Go home right now. Take the day off.
Where are you going?
Dear Mr. He, I just need to go out right now.
No, you can't. You're on duty today for pro bono.
Is there any way we can swap? I have a very, very important client.
Are your clients the only ones that matter here? None of ours do. Is that what you're saying?
You know your understanding is really quite touching.
Let me tell you something. According to Article 47 of Lawyer's Law, a lawyer who refuses the obligation of legal aid may be fined 5,000 yuan.
I'll transfer it to you.
If it's serious, a penalty of up to 3 months suspension from practice.
Mr. He. Mr. Luo Bing has done a lot of pro bono legal aid.
But he is on duty today!
I'll do it. Don't we have a rule here that an assistant can cover for their mentor?
Miss Liu.
Mr. Wang, good to see you.
Thanks for waiting. Let me introduce you. Mr. Luo Bing, a lawyer friend of mine.
Nice to meet you.
I'll introduce you. Ling Junwei, my longtime legal advisor.
Hello, Mr. Wang.
Hello.
Please have a seat.
It's been a
long
while.
time.
Wait, do you...
You know each other?
Luo Bing was a star of our school. Full scholarship every year. Always at the top in his class.
And Miss Lin was always at the top of her class, too.
So if you two were together, who would be number one?
That never happened before.
Well, it's happening now.
Well, who's the best, huh?
No winners or losers in mergers. Everybody wins.
Then we wait for everyone to be happy.
Good.
Thank you for the ride.
Don't mention it.
When are you going to do the preliminary proposal?
I already have.
Where is it?
On my computer.
Let me see.
After you're done with yours.
I already have two.
Where is it?
Right here. You're the only man who has ever said no to me.
I had a girlfriend back then.
You don't have one now.
You did your due diligence on me.
If that's the case, can I date you now?
Well, you see, I have standards.
What standards?
Well, you kind of broke them just now.
I've been at the firm all day. If you see this message, could you reply, please?
We're sorry. The number you have dialed cannot be reached.
The house I'm living in right now belongs to my father's very own company. After my father died, my wife, my mother, and I started living there together. By the 1980s, the apartment was ready to sell. You know, I am on top of everyone about buying it. I hadn't been working that long, so I used my brother's work experience. I paid $38,000 for the whole apartment. That was the full price at the time. My sister is the one who took care of the signing. So my sister, she paid all the money in the name of my brother, and she held on to the ownership certificate. I really didn't care that much, so I didn't know my name wasn't on the certificate.
Are you done?
Yes.
From a legal standpoint of view, there's nothing wrong with the judgment. According to property law, the apartment belongs to your brother. If he wants to sell it, then there's no problem.
Oh, no, sir, I disagree. That can't be right. We were really close back then. That's the thing that I can guarantee you. My mother said to me that I owned the apartment and no one was against it. I really didn't know that. My name wasn't included on the certificate. And then my mother suddenly passed away and nobody said anything about the house.
Well, you can choose to sue them. They're suing you for restitution. Sue them for property distribution.
Seriously? Can I sue them? I can do that?
Yes.
Property distribution?
Yes, that's right.
Then what is going
Don't
to
be
be...
so quick to suggest that he can sue, all right? There are risks in litigation. Would you take them?
No. Mr. He, here's the thing. Mr. Lu's house belonged to the company of their parents, isn't that right, Mr.
Yes.
Lu? And Mr. Lu also contributed money, so it would be indeed unfair for him if it's his brother who owned the house.
Do you know that you're also at fault for that situation today?
I'm also at fault? Why?
You're at fault for not standing up for your rights.
What do you mean by that?
You see, when your mother was alive, it was assumed by everyone that you paid for, lived in, and owned the house. Why didn't you write a family agreement?
Because I didn't think that this would happen at the time. Well, miss, you just said that I only had to reopen the case. How should I do that?
Oh.
Wait, she's a paralegal. She lacks experience. Go, you're off the clock.
Okay. Bye, Mr.
But how can we,
Hear me out.
Okay.
I've been calling you all day. You didn't pick up.
You've been texting me so much. Can I help you?
You have my passport.
I'll get it.
Keep it. I bought it for you. I loved you.
Let me make up for your birthday. You don't have to worry about the future. Let's make a deal, all right?
Go ahead.
Let's stop being miserable. Do you understand that? You're going after your future, and that's a good thing.
I'm blazing the way for others to follow.
Oh, please. You're just going abroad, so stop being so dramatic.
Let me start over.
Uh-huh.
As long as one has a true friend.
They're close even when far away.
Delivery for you. You have to sign for it, please. My boss was rushing me, so there, I made it.
How did you get up here?
I told security that I was your girlfriend.
Your boss, Yuja? Can't you just wait until the morning?
It was your boss, Wang Wei, who couldn't wait to sign.
But due diligence can't be done overnight.
Well, we don't have time for you to investigate us. Everything that I can show you is here. So hurry up, before our boss changes her mind.
I know you're joking.
I never joke around with you, and you know that. I mean everything. Including saying, I love you.
If it's true that you're not joking with me, then I guess we'll have trouble coming to terms.
Then I'll tell your boss that. You just simply rejected my proposal. And I think he'll probably replace you with a new one. Because he's the one who wants the merger to happen more than my boss does.
Then maybe I'll let everyone know that it was you who didn't give me your internal financial data and account statements.
How about you're going to show me yours, and I'm going to show you mine.
Okay. Yes. She backed down. You're going to take the lead now. Are you working on the contract? Of course. That's it then.
What's with you today? You look happy.
Where's Dai Xi?
I'm right here.
There's a complaint against you. You offended Mr. Hasai while on duty.
I just stated a slightly differing opinion against him. That's just it.
But Mr. Liu is asking you to provide him legal services.
Well, Hosai's gonna be pissed.
Well, I'll go explain it to Mr. Hasai myself.
That'll just make it worse.
Miss Dai Xi, thank you so much. You just volunteered to do a shift for me, and unfortunately, you made this mess.
Dai Xi didn't do it on purpose.
Yeah, sure. Is it because you're thinking that maybe I'm not busy enough at work?
Dai Xi, you should thank Mr. Luo. Our firm doesn't allow assistants to take cases on their own, undertake the practice of law alone, or express their opinions in the name of those lawyers like him, in court or in tribunal.
Oh, Mr. Luo, thank you. I'll do whatever you want, as long as you take the case.
Are you really willing to do anything?
Anything, just say it. What do you want me to do?
Stop causing me trouble.
What do you think? Was that a yes or a no?
Yes, I actually understand why Mr. He wouldn't advise me to reopen the case. It's because he's afraid that if he loses the case, I'll go and come after you, which I won't do. Not in a million years.
All right. I need you to corroborate the witness statements of your sisters.
My second sister is abroad.
Then your eldest sister. After all, she's the handler, right?
Oh, yes, right. It's my eldest sister who actually took care of it, and she really regretted it afterwards. Do you know what she did? She just scribbled my brother's name on the certificate.
In any case, your eldest sister's getting old. You'd better get her witness statement notarized at once.
How do we do that?
Dai Xi, go with him.
All right.
That's great. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Great, let's do it.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, Dai Xi, you go with him.
Okay, just give me a second. I'll get my bag. This way,
okay.
please.
That's right, Lu Jun did pay for it. My mother said it was Lu Jun's property. Actually, my sister reminded me to talk to my mother about writing a will.
So is there a will?
I didn't tell my mother. She's been staying with our siblings on a rotating basis. And then she died at my sister's place. It happened so fast, I don't know if there was a will or not.
What about your sister?
After my mother left, she went abroad to be with her child. All she cared about was her child's studies. I didn't tell her about all the things going on at home.
The point is, we can't do that. How are we going to tell her? Tell her that my brother sued me. Is that going to help us?
Does she know everything that's going on at home?
Well, I don't know if she does. In any case, I didn't tell her anything.
I'll just talk to her, get her to talk to him too.
Oh, don't bother, sis. She can't do anything but be annoyed. And I'm not really proud of it.
How did you know that your brother was selling the apartment?
Oh, no, we didn't. A buyer just came to check my apartment. That's what happened. Of course, I told them the place was mine. So they left. Then my good brother went to court and sued me. He's asking me to return the property.
In order to do that, I went to my brother's place. We live in the same courtyard. I asked him if he actually kicked Lu Jun out of his house. And then where would Lu Jun live if he did that?
And did the judge know about that situation?
I don't think so. When the trial started, I got so angry I got sick and I couldn't go.
Did you manage to explain the situation in front of the judge?
The truth is that I wish I had a lawyer at the time. I was so nervous in court, I couldn't remember what to say. And then my brother made me really angry.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Take care.
bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Hi.
Hi. What a coincidence.
Yeah, it is. I'm representing your client's brother. They all live in the same courtyard.
No way.
You can ask Hesai.
Hesai?
Lu's brother found out you gave Lu an idea for a new lawsuit, so he caused a scene in your firm.
And Hesai recommended his brother to you?
I wasn't there. I don't know what happened.
Anyway, Director Liao told me to approach his brother. He said that Mr. He introduced me.
Going back to the firm?
I am.
Let's go together. I called a cab.
She's almost agreed to everything, only a few signatures away.
You brought wine?
How are we going to celebrate without wine?
No. Without signatures, it doesn't count. We are going to celebrate after it's signed.
You've always lived alone?
Didn't you do your due diligence? What are you looking for?
A bottle opener. This one is special.
You like it? It's all yours.
Thank you. You know, when I first met you, I knew that one day you'd fall in love with me. It was just that you didn't know it yet.
Well, you were just a kid back then.
All heroes garner fame when they're young. What are you laughing at? You know, female politicians throughout history have come to the fore at my age.
Wait, are you referring to Empress Wu or maybe Catherine the Great? Tell me, which one is it?
Are you saying that I'm being too dramatic?
No. I just think that...
That you don't like the wine?
No. I just get the feeling that you're hiding something from me.
Do you mean how many boyfriends I've had?
No. I'm saying that when we're negotiating, you withheld an important piece of information from me.
Now I already know why you've lived alone all these years.
So tell me, what is it that you're hiding from me?
You're being paranoid, all right?
Liu Jia's assets, are they problematic?
You know I can't tell you that.
Well, you have to tell me that. What is it? Come on.
You're such a buzzkill.
Wait, that's my phone. And that's mine too.
You already gave it to me.
As you suspected, this acquisition is like Rixin acquiring Yabo. Yabo has a net worth of only 87 million, but its respective profit commitments are 30, 50, 80, and 140 million. The company has offered a market valuation of 2 billion based on this profit commitment, but Yabo hasn't been able to reach it. Executives at their subsidiaries look for reasons to negotiate with their parent companies to avoid accountability.
It's outrageous.
Liu Jie and the others made a good packaging and a very good concept, then told their client a nice story that he couldn't even understand.
And they said that you couldn't get a second chance, so they'd have to sell to others.
How did you know that?
Because I taught her how to do it.
And you've taught her well. I have an idea. There's a powerful move in the game called Chinese chess.
The 13-step horse sacrifice.
You know it?
Kill the Mandarin, then kill the general.
Are you showing your love to me with a surprise attack like this?
Actually, I'm here to get my bottle opener back.
The law states that gifts that have been delivered cannot be arbitrarily revoked.
Sorry. Throughout my whole career, I have never made a mistake like that.
You should say that. You've never really made any kind of mistake in your career. I did my due diligence. You never lose.
I've studied the women you idolize.
Who?
The ones who win by using men. They win not because they're really smart, but because they see themselves as a weapon. They like to spot a man's weakness.
I love you, I really do. There's just one thing you can't handle. I might be better than you, even though you're strong.
I admire anyone who's better than me. Doesn't matter if it's a man or a woman.
But you can't love a woman who's better than you, am I right?
I just can't accept a woman who will do anything to win, even if it's unacceptable.
No matter what you say, between a man and victory, I'll always choose the latter.
And that's because if you were Empress Wu, then men would surely bow to you.
You saw my post, is that it?
I just did my due diligence a few minutes ago.
You're kidding me.
Do you really think I am?
Is Wang Wei crazy? The industry has caught on if he stops buying now. Do you know what it means for him? They will think something's wrong with him and his stocks will plummet.
You completely underestimated our relationship. He doesn't know much about mergers, nor the law, and he is really impulsive. However, the crux is, he trusts me. But your client may not have that kind of trust in you. Am I right? That's why, if you screw this up...
Luo Bing, please.
All right. You apologize to us. We'll just then renegotiate the terms of the merger at a later date.
Thank you. I want to go to Liao Tiamin
What for?
because she asked my fate to represent Lu Jin's brother.
Looks like I need to have a talk with Hesai.
Please don't go.
And why? Afraid I'll expose your source?
It's not entirely his fault, actually. Director Liao has always picked cases related to our firm. We are Party A's lawyers, and they're the ones who handle Party B. We represent the plaintiff. They represent the defendant. If one side of the case finds us, she'll find a way to find the other side.
Who told you that?
Everybody knows that.
So in this case, you and my Faye...
There's no conflict of interest. We already broke up. Thank you.
For what?
For not asking any details.
I don't care about other people's business.
Lena said that you avoid making intimate relationships.
And what do you think?
Why would Luo Bing take a case like this?
He's probably pissed off at Hesai.
How do you know?
Just a hunch. They're always at each other's throats when I was an intern.
People at Chuanjing say that Luo Bing is in love. A beauty can make a hero prisoner.
Director Liao, a girl named Dai Xi is here to see you.
Okay, tell her to wait. Go down and bring Dai Xi in.
Okay.
Director Liao, I came here to talk to you about the case.
Talk to me? I don't have time.
Then when will you have time to talk about it?
You can just come back and see me when Luo Bing is free.
Mr. Luo asked me to come here today so that I can talk to you personally.
Then go and talk to Luo Bing. I won't talk to you. I will only talk to him.
Sorry, Director Liao. I'm afraid I won't be able to convey that message to Mr. Luo Bing.
Suit yourself.
Well, if that's the case, then I guess I'll just go and talk to Lu Li, who is Lu Jin's brother. I'll tell him that since you're not cooperating with us, he'll be required to go through the legal process. Oh, I'll also tell him that the legal process of property partition can't be resolved in a few days. It takes a couple of years or even longer than that. But as far as I know, he's really in a hurry to use the money right now.
Go talk to my Faye.
Huh? Director Liao, I came here today to talk to you, not him.
Well, this is fair.
To the conference room. This way, please.
I know Luo Bing. He was my senior in school. We did a mock M&A case
That's enough.
together.
I'd like to hear your senior's opinion.
Mr. Wang is not only my client, he is also my good friend. So I can say that what he wants is a merger. And the actual thing that he was moved by was a vision after the merger.
Right.
Of course, Lin Jingwei is not entirely to blame for our situation today. She is your lawyer. She only wants what's best for you.
He's right. It's the duty of a lawyer to stand up for their client. Everybody knows that.
But in my opinion, the biggest actual benefit is win-win. Not that one company is discredited while the other one begins cashing out.
Mr. Wang. My apologies.
We're still friends.
We've already compromised, you know that.
I'm sorry, we don't want to compromise.
You have a legal obligation to present my proposal to your client, you know that?
Hey, a partner takes a case and turns it over to an assistant, and this is how your firm treats its clients.
With all due respect, what you're doing right now is very unprofessional, Director Liao.
Tell Luo Bing to talk to me. Sending his assistant to talk to me is unprofessional.
Excuse me.
Whiskey.
It's never easy for us to get a job.
Don't pity yourself. You're an outstanding female attorney in the Asian business law community. I'm guessing you have a room which is full of trophies that you've collected from all over the world. And that you're the one who tried to throw me to the wolves. No, not just tried. You actually succeeded with what you did. Unfortunately, the wolves weren't ready for their next meal, and I managed to get away.
Well, I just lost my job.
So they fired you, huh?
They didn't. I quit.
Can you tell me what the reason for that is?
I want to get married. Don't worry. I'm not pressuring you to marry me.
Your whiskey?
Thank you.
You're welcome.
There was a man who liked me for a long time, but I kept turning him down. He's very good at everything, and he was good to me. But then I always thought that you're going to love me. Maybe you're already in love with me. But I actually don't want to love a man who defeated me.
I'm sorry.
And I don't like it when men tell me they're sorry. I'm getting married. Don't forget the red envelope.
I won't.
I forgot. A wedding present, too.
No problem. What is it that you want?
Your blessing.
Congratulations. You have my blessing.
once loved you. I really did.
Good morning.
Mr. He wants to see you.
Oh. What for?
It looks like you got a complaint.
A complaint? Complaint about what?
The client said you disclosed information to the opposing side.
Yes. Yes, I did disclose information to them. But at the same time, I got intel on them too.
Dai Xi.
"一想到你呀，白天和黑夜都没留意，因为有了你，因为有了你，一切都有了意义。再疼痛的肩也有被依靠的力气，再疲倦的心，一想到你也就会幸福洋溢。因为有了你，一切都有了意义。再疼痛的肩也有被